Hello, Peter Newman with you. AHRI Insight this week is about fitness penalty associated with one of our glyphosate resistance mechanisms. So we're talking about a population of crowsfoot grass from Malaysia that is resistant to glyphosate, paraquat and glufosinate. It was the subject of Adam Jalaluddin's PhD at AHRI, and the crowsfoot grass had the highest ever resistance, glyphosate resistance ever recorded, something like 180-fold resistance, and it's because of the TIPS mutation, which is a double mutation, and it's that mutation that gives a big fitness penalty. If we got lots of big fitness penalties in resistant weeds, it would be a good thing, because if they're not as fit as susceptible, we could actually potentially eradicate that weed through lots of competition and just its inability to survive in the population. But unfortunately, this fitness penalty doesn't happen everywhere. It only happens in the homozygote, in the one where there's two copies of that double mutation gene. So let's take a little bit of a look at the genes. In a diploid species, there are two chromosomes, and so there's two genes for each enzyme. In this case, we're talking about the EPS-PS enzyme, which is the enzyme that glyphosate targets. So they compared a wild type, which is just a susceptible, right? And so on both chromosomes, there is no mutation. They compared that to a 106 mutation, homozygous. Homozygous meaning that mutation happens on both chromosomes. This is a relatively common glyphosate resistance mechanism in weeds around the world. It gives low to moderate level resistance, and it gives no fitness penalty, and that's what the researchers found here with the crowsfoot grass, no fitness penalty from homozygous 106 mutation. And then the TIPS mutation. This is the double mutation, so it is the 102 and the 106 mutation on both chromosomes. So it's a double mutation. This mutation was the first transgenic crop. It was the first glyphosate-tolerant corn cultivar ever released. That was the gene that caused the glyphosate tolerance. So with this double mutation and homozygous, so the mutation occurring on both chromosomes, this is where they got very high level resistance, so 180-fold resistance in some instances, and a very high fitness penalty. In this case, it reduced seed set of the crowsfoot grass by 50%. Now, when they put a crop around it, some rice, to compete with the weeds, it reduced crowsfoot grass seed set by 85%. So unfit weeds, it would be great if we got this lack of fitness in our resistant weeds, because we could potentially really outcompete them. But it only happened for that homozygous one, where the double mutation happened on both chromosomes. They also compared it to a compound heterozygote. That's where we had the double mutation, the TIPS mutation on one chromosome and just the 106 mutation on another chromosome. This gave high level resistance, not quite as high as this one, but high level resistance, but no fitness penalty. So unfortunately, it means that we won't be able to sort of eradicate this TIPS mutation because it's going to be most commonly found as a heterozygote, just one copy of that gene on one chromosome, and the other chromosome either producing normal enzyme or maybe a single mutation. That means we can end up with high level resistance with no fitness penalty, and those really high level glyphosate resistant individuals will persist in the population. For more information, take a look at AHRI Insight.